What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with actually an unboxing. This is actually one I meant to do a few days ago, and I actually just kind of forgot. I had a lot of other things going on, so it kind of slipped my mind. I apologize. You will see the Pantera unboxing that went up today. I'll actually get that up. I actually need to get that up. But it'll be up very soon, and you'll see that Pantera unboxing. If it's not already up, if it's already up, go enjoy it. Many Pantera fans out there, I'm pretty sure, are watching my channel because everybody loves Pantera. That's a Beast Dimebag, by the way. But that's not why we're here today. We actually have a nostalgia unboxing, is what I like to call this. My year was these, guys. In the mid-90s. In the mid-90s, there was two guys, most popular guys in the world. I didn't care who you were, male, female, lived in some third world country or lived in a first world country. It didn't matter if you were old enough. I wouldn't say like, 'cause I know at least old enough to remember the early to mid 90s. You knew who these guys were, and you probably remember a lot of the controversy that went along with them. I loved watching these guys as a kid. My mom hated them. My dad was indifferent. I remember schools hated them. Police, fire departments, everybody seemed to have an issue with them because they were so quote-unquote controversial for the 90s, which is definitely very controversial for what today's standards are. And it doesn't take much to be controversial these days, which is kind of crazy to think about. That what we found as normal back in the early to mid-90s is now controversial in today's standards, or frowned upon, or whatever. And it's so weird to think about that, the time frames, how much has changed over the past, 20 years. How much time has actually just completely changed. And what used to be the normal is now controversial. And, you can go back and you look at wrestling from that same time period. The Attitude Era, the WCW era, the ECW era. You won't see that again because they're too afraid to offend the children. And now, you look at some of the stuff that used to be on Saturday Night Nickelodeon, Snick, MTV. You look at some of that stuff that used to be on TV. Look at The Oddities, Aeon Flux, Liquid Television, Headbangers Ball, and the one that I'm going to actually unbox is everybody's favorite, Beavis and Butthead. Yes, there was a point to all that. Beavis and Butthead in the early to mid-90s was highly the most controversial duo out there. And it didn't matter. It got lighters banned from schools. They had to actually take, Beavis playing with fire off TV because people were causing fires because they blamed Beavis and Butthead for it. Beavis and Butthead was blamed for everything. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Everybody will say, well, that was rock and roll. And somehow Beavis and Butthead got blamed for it. It didn't really matter. So, the reason I show you guys the first one is because I actually have all three. The first one I've had for years. Never showed it to you guys because I actually owned it before I even started YouTube. I think I even owned this. When did this one come out? This one was 2005, it says, approximately. So, 2006, maybe. So before I even said, 8 years ago, give or take, I have had this one, already in my hands. Never showed it to you guys, but that was Volume 1. Local FY, and I never bought Volumes 2 and 3, but Local FYE was going out of business. Well, they're closing the store in the mall, the local mall. The mall's like literally right down the street, and I said, okay, fine, let me see what they got. I don't like buying stuff from FYE because, to be honest, most music stores in malls are very expensive, are a lot more expensive than what they really should be. So I don't really shop at music stores in the malls because of that. So, I got a text message. So anyway, I went in there and I went, okay, well, let's see what they got. I found the Pantera, new release, half off. Pretty awesome. I was pretty stoked about that. And then I was like, well, let me look at DVDs. They were already relatively empty. They've been maybe going, close even on opening in a couple of days. So, when FYE goes half off, you kind of start taking advantage of some of this stuff because then you get stuff actually cheaper at FYE than what you would elsewhere, anywhere else. And I know I've seen these actually cheaper online at times, but I was like, why? Why wait? I really want these. I want to finish off the collection. I want to watch them. So I've had these for maybe a week, and now just getting around to the unboxings. I don't know why it's taking so long to do these unboxings, but we have an unboxing of Volume 2 and Volume 3. So it was like $7.50 for Volume 2 and like $10 for Volume 3. And I think I've seen them I've seen Volume 2 maybe for around $5 and maybe Volume 3. And that's not including shipping if the place ships and stuff like that. So I know I've seen them cheaper, and someone's like, oh, you got cheaper, you could have went online to watch it for free. I like to own. Own. You can see behind me half of a DVD rack. I'll actually show you the DVD rack. You don't believe me? I like to own stuff. I like physical copies of stuff. So I bought these. And like I said, I may have paid a couple bucks for one, what I probably could have got them for if I really did some looking around. But I'm excited to unbox these things. Beavis and Butthead was by far one of my favorite cartoons. That whole Liquid Television, Beavis and Butthead, Aeon Flux, Oddities, The Head, that whole late night MTV cartoon era. And I'm pretty sure very few of you, maybe more of you than I think, actually remember that late night MTV cartoon era that had all those weird cartoons that you, as a kid, snuck out of your room to watch. You're like, oh, this is very weird, but I have to watch it. The Head had this giant brain, this giant head. The Oddities was some weird, fucked up group of people. Beavis and Butthead was causing problems, and Aeon Flux was barely dressed. You guys know exactly the group of cartoons I'm talking about. And then if you're a metalhead, you waited till about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then at like 2:30 in the morning, they played music videos that had nudity in them. And they were only playing between like 2:30 and 3:30 in the morning, give or take. Maybe 1, 2 to 3, somewhere in that time frame was the only time they played these music videos. So if you wanted to see like the Prodigy video, the Smack My Bitch Up video, because it was laced with naked women everywhere, you waited till that time frame to watch it, and then your parents yelled at you, and then you went to bed. So you guys remember that era on MTV? I'm pretty sure some of you do. So let's unbox these things since I'm just rambling about the era. And I am 7 minutes in this video, and I haven't even opened these yet. So I'll go ahead and show you what you get in Season 1. It's not a true unboxing, but there's 3 DVDs. I'll just pull out one. Let's just pull out the first one I get my hands on. Oh, and Volume 1, disc 2, boom. And you can get an idea. Oh, the disc fell. And what I like to see on my DVDs is a little picture. So, give you kind of an idea, probably what Season 2 and 3 is going to lead up to. And then there's a little memo in this one from Mike Judge himself, who was actually really great. He remembered King of the Hill and stuff like that. I'm sure most of you remember King of the Hill. Some of you remember Beavis and Butthead. So, let's start with Volume 2. If I can get this thing open. I should really start bringing a knife with me. Why do you want a knife? Well, because I can never get these things open when I want them. You know what? I got something sharp somewhere. There we go. I'm going to get these things open one way or the other. It's just a matter of finding a tool to do it. I got a pen. Alright, so Volume 2, as I get the plastic everything off of this bad boy. So, come on, plastic! Open up for me! See, I'm getting it off. It's just takes forever. Whatever. Who cares? Oh, plastic comes back in my face. So anyway, back cover is not stuck. So what I usually do is I just kind of fold that bottom lip underneath and tuck it inside. And there we go. We got the Beavis and the Butthead. And then he basically got dumbass sticker to the back. So let's slide these out. Okay. I'll have to pull out the memo from Mike Judge because it doesn't look like he's in this one. So here we go. Volume 2, Mike Judge, Beavis and Butthead, disc 3. And your normal. I know, the disc is upside down. So, what does this have? Does this have the butt bowl? It does have the butt bowl. Butt bowl 94 and 95 and 96 is on disc 3 in Season 2. So, if you remember the butt bowl during the halftime shows, if you didn't watch the halftime shows, watch the Super Bowl. Oh, God, this butt bowl is awesome. Anyway, disc 2. Whoop-pa-pa. That's like 40 episodes on disc 2, by the way. That's a lot of episodes. So, boom. Disc 2, 40 episodes. Anyone I remember? Spanish Fly was a good. Sexual Harassment was funny. Stewart's Missing. I remember that one. Prank Call, Babysitting. Bunghole. I remember most of those. I have to watch these. Okay. And disc 1 is the same. There's your front. Naked Beavis and Butthead statues. The inside. And let's see what was in disc 1. Stewart Moves Away. Bad Dog. What's the Deal? Wet Behind the Rears. Premature Evacuation. Vidiots and Close Encounters. I remember some of those. I'm gonna have to watch them. All right. At the end of this unboxing, I'll show you guys the thing from Mike Judge. Disc 3 doesn't have it, so that's volume 2. So you get the idea. It's Buttball and some other anniversary stuff. Pretty exciting on disc 2. Done volume 2. I know I didn't go through everything. I'm really not trying to make a 20-minute video because if I went through and I read you guys every single episode that's on this disc, that's on this, you guys would be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you reading us all that? We don't care. So let's get Plastic Fall for number 3. And we'll slide you out again. So here you go. You got Beavis and Butthead, and then him stick bunghole on the back. And again, no note for Mike Judge. So we have Brady, Beavis and Butthead. So let's go with Brady. This is disc 3. Disc 3 has bonus features, 275 VMAs, Beavis and Butthead Yule log clips. Oh, that was great. Promos, interactive. Stockaboo, here we go. Crowbar, Existence is Punishment. Music videos on disc 3. I'm going to go back and look at this video on disc 2, on the second one. Teenage Frankenstein, Dang, Sonic Youth, Dirty Boots, Cell Gun, Spoon Man. So this is nothing but like the music videos on disc 3. So actually, while we're here, let's pull out this one. Come on. It was on disc 3 on this one. So volume 2, but we're backtracking here. That's just not disc 3. It was disc 3. Disc 3 is the red one. Alright, disc 3 on this one had Beastie Boys Sabotage, Pantera Unbroken, Madonna's Secret, Six Finger Satellite, Parlor Games, Rush, Stick It Out, Radiohead, Fake Plastic Trees, MC 900 Foot Jesus, If I Only Had a Brain. This had Taint the Greatness, The Butt Bowl, the Calvin Klein ad parodies, Morona-san featuring Snoop Dogg, Unaired, I Love the 90s segment, and Beavis and Butthead promos. So, music videos on disc 3 on the second one too, by the way. So, and it's the promo stuff. So if you like that stuff, I love the Butt Bowl. I can't wait to watch it. I love the music videos. I think in the first volume they didn't put the music videos in the episodes themselves. So that's just disc 2, the All for Seeing. And in case you're curious about the backs, it's really, I'm pretty sure but it has a star on the wall Hall of Fame. So let's see what we got. So I remember the season finale, and I remember actually being disappointed in the season finale. But the season finale, episode 42, is on here. 42 episodes on, 21 episodes on disc 2. 42 episodes in the series. Citizens Arrest, A Great Day, Dumbasses Anonymous, Woodshop, Pride of Butthead, Special Delivery, Inventors, Can, Drinking Buddies, Die Fly Die, Speech Therapy, Workers' Desk, Graduation Day, Butt Flambe, Leave It to Beavis, and the season finale, the series finale, Beavis and Butthead Are Dead. I didn't think Beavis and Butthead Are Dead was some of Mike Judge's finest work, but it was a way to wrap it up, and disc 1. That's disc 1. No Service, PTA, Substitute, Shopping List, Buy Beer, a very special episode just for girls. Headlights, Nosebleed, Underwear, Follow Me, On Strike, Take a Lap, Pierced, Ding Dong Ditch, and Humbug, and A Miserable Life. So, boom. This video is a lot longer than I expected it to be. So let me go ahead and show you guys the note that's in the first volume from Mike Judge. And I figured some of you guys may actually care to actually see it. Oh, screw it, I can't get these back in. I'll fight with them later, because I really don't want to, like I said, I don't want to make this an hour-long video on Beavis and Butthead unboxing. So, the first volume had this. This was the first volume. And on the first volume, it says, thanks for buying this DVD. I've often said often said that there's about a third of Beavis and Butthead that I think is great and I'm really proud of. Another third that is okay, and another third that's really awful and embarrassing. A while back I talked with the folks at MTV and we agreed to put it on a DVD. Said that it contained 2/3 that didn't suck and call it the Mike Judge Collection. This is the first volume of the 2/3. Thanks and enjoy, Mike Judge. Boom. And yeah, Amp.MTV and the animation show by Mike Judge and stuff like that. So anyway, so that's the little note I came with the first volume. And if you want to know what songs are on disc 1, 2, 3, I know some of you may care what's on volume 1, song-wise. Song-wise, you had Pantera, This Love, Moist Push, Deuce, Suds and Soda, Grim Reaper, Fear No Evil, Korn, Blind, Beastie Boys, Past the Mic, Wilco, Box Full of Fifth Letters, and Hum Stars. Your featurettes were Taint the Greatness, Journey to Beavis by Part 1, the Thanksgiving special was Kurt Loder. Who doesn't even forget Kurt Loder? Beavis and Butthead Video Music Awards, Interactive with Mike Judge, Beavis and Butthead promos, and montages. So, that's the first volume that I really didn't unbox. Just wanted to kind of give you a quick overview of what was, quick look at kind of what you get with box 1. So, do I recommend the Mike Judge collection? Yes. Oh, God, yes. I recommend you go pick up all of these. And like even Mike Judge said on that little note, this isn't all of them. This isn't all the episodes of Beavis and Butthead that actually existed in life. You may never see all the episodes. I'm going to get it right here. You figure there's 40 episodes per box set. You're looking at 120 episodes of Beavis and Butthead in 3 volumes. That's a lot of Beavis and Butthead. Not too much Beavis and Butthead. That's a lot of Beavis and Butthead, though. Most people really do enjoy Beavis and Butthead. Like, this one had 40. I don't know how much the other ones had. That one had 42. So, whatever. 3 volumes, the Mike Judge collection. I don't know if we'll ever see a complete series of Beavis and Butthead. I really don't know. I'm hoping one day we do. We see all the episodes of Beavis and Butthead released in a box set. I know they came back, and I know he released it, and I don't know, I didn't dig it as much as the original Beavis and Butthead, so there you go. All 3 volumes, Beavis and Butthead. I just thank you guys for watching this video. I understand it's been a long video. I've been rambling about nonsense for the past 20 minutes. Beavis and Butthead was a great cartoon from the early to mid-90s, and if you were a kid, teenager, probably from that time period, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you guys loved Beavis and Butthead as much as I did. Go check these out. You can probably get these, give or take, $10 a box set now. You may, maybe even cheaper. I recommend them. I highly recommend you checking them out. I do not recommend your little kids watching them because, I remember watching when I was a kid, and yeah, very, very bad influence. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys putting up with my bullshit, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.